G'day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome in to the happy hour, the second happy hour of 2025. And yes, we are happy, even though we are down this dark, dingy alleyway today, because I figured it's the 90s and things were a bit dark and depressing. And I thought it kind of contrasted nicely with the fact that I'm wearing my bright blue Adelaide Strikers hat and my Beach Boys. And you don't need to worry, though. There's no Beach Boys. Even though the Beach Boys had some great songs in the 90s, still cruising after all of these years. That's where we want to go. But no, Bleeding Red Beats and Angela, you don't need to worry. There'll be no Afternoon Delight references in this week's show. But there will be lots of 90s. In fact, we're going to do something a bit, not different, but we've done before that I always enjoy doing, which is counting up from 1990 through to 1999 to sort of see and hear and feel the difference in music and tunes as we go between the start of the decade and the end of the decade. And you might be thinking, Johns, I know exactly what you're going to be doing here. It's just Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Green Day and Offspring and Blur and Oasis and Blink-182. Well, guess what? None of those bands will be played. I know, I've gone a little bit left of centre or right of centre. Off centre, I always get in trouble for that. I said left of centre sometimes, and someone said, "Why are you always so leftist?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like off centre. So I need to be careful. One must be careful with what one says in 2025." All right, we're gonna start all the way back in 1990, and this is a fun song to play. And you know I love a good whistle, so we're gonna start with this one. I'll say g'day to everyone who's here today. And yes, I did warn you, I'm in a cheeky mood today, so watch out, as DJ Big Red says here. This is a Scorpions tune. It's called Wind of Change. Follow the Moskva down to Gorky Park, listening to the winds of change. An August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of change. World is closing in. Did you ever think we could be so close, like brothers? Future's in the air, feel it everywhere, blowing to the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. Walking down the street, distant memories are buried in the past forever. Follow the Moskva down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. Sing along if you know the words. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share the dreams with you and me. The wind of change blows straight to the face of time, like a storm wind that will ring the freedom bell for peace of mind. Let your balalaka sing while my guitar wants to sing. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share their dreams in the wind of change. Oh, yes, from 1990, The Scorpions, or just Scorpions. Yeah, I hope you had those lighters in the air for that one. G'day to you. Roger Whittaker would be proud. Moo to you, cow. Hello, Dell. Hello, Pukey. Hello, Pookie. Hello, Thomas Cries, Jade Star. Hello to Mum and Dad. Allegratilla. Hope you're well. Feisty Feather. G'day to you. Joe and Barry Glenn. The Twofer. You get a twofer. Hello to Adorable Anarchy. Yes, lighters up for that one. It's quite a cool tune, isn't it? From all the way back in 1990, if you can believe it. And yeah, we're going to be doing some nostalgia. Going back in some nostalgic stuff here today. Thank you to Jade Star and to Thomas Christ. Can't believe we've got this like 4-hour block of live music now. I feel a little proud. Look, it wasn't my doing, but the fact that I'm like, hey, I'm just going to do this show. And then Jade's like, well, I'm going to do a show. And then Tom's like, well, I'm going to do a show. And then Brad's like, well, I'm going to do a show. Just surrounding me with cool music and cool people. It makes me happy in a happy way. We're going to go to 1991 in a minute. As we go through, feel free to share your memories. I'm going to have a Japanese, this is a Japanese draft beer. This is called Monsuta. And it's cool. It's got like a sumo wrestler / warrior dude on the can, which is very nice. And it's, for once, it's not green in color, so it won't disappear. So cheers. Konnichiwa. All right. Let us move to 91. So 1990, I was 11. I was heading into, I was in year 6, so about to go into year 7, grade 7, heading into my last year of high school. No, primary school before I went to high school. So, yeah, my musical tastes were evolving and changing as I was evolving and changing too. But one particular band that took my fancy around about this time is this band, and there's only 3 letters in their name, but they're a bloody good band, and the album they released in 1991 called Out of Time is still one of my favourite albums of all time. This is a classic track from it. It's called Losing My Religion. Bigger than you when you are not me. The lengths that I would go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I've set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you cry. Every whisper of every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep eye on you. like a hurt, lost and blind fool, fool. Oh no, I've said too much. Set it up. Consider this, the hint of the century. Consider this slip has brought me to my knees. Failed. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Now I've said too much. Thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Oh, that was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you cry. But that was just a dream. Cry, try, why try? That was just a dream, just a dream, just a dream. Michael Stipe was asked in an interview once, so what is that song about? And he just stares at the dude for a beat. He's like, I think it's pretty obvious. It's about losing your religion, dude. And it was just the funniest thing. But yeah, one of those ones that's like, yeah, you don't really need to look too deep into that, right? Cheers, everybody. G'day to folks who are just joining us here. G'day, Z-Lily Pillies. Manny, hope you're doing well. My friend, a huge thank you to these fine folks here. Oh, God, so far up. So far up, I can't find it. There it is. Thank you, Joe and Barry Glenn. You folks are awesome. Appreciate you. Yeah, what a killer song. What an awesome song that one is. Hello, Bonfire, or Ariama Georgia Boys. Yeah, nice one. Collective Soul next. I don't know any Collective Soul, but I probably should. I should learn some, shouldn't I? Is there someone? Secret Legacy, g'day to you. Thunderstorms and rain in Melbourne. Good day to watch the show. Yeah. Yeah, shout out. Oh, look, the weather, the climate is challenging. It's almost like we have an international climate crisis. Yeah, so I feel bad for people who have bad things happening at the moment due to silly people, dickheads who light fires, and then the fact that, yeah, our environment is struggling. Wings of Steel, g'day to you. Good tagging of everyone here. Well done. I dig it. Yeah, donations are never expected, always necessary. No, other way around. Speaking of donations, thank you to Ashley HM, who I saw here. I don't think I said g'day to you. There you are. Cheers. Ashley donated to the channel just recently. And Ashley will be on tomorrow's Your Music Live show, which will be another big one. I keep trying to bring Your Music Live back down to the 2-hour mark, and tomorrow is going to probably be another 2.5, 3-hour show. We just got too much good music. That's the problem, right? Oh, it's Clayton. Clayton Von Cluj, your gaming account is Wings of Steel. Ooh, sounds cool. All right, let's go to 1992, shall we? A young, plucky Pete Johns, awkward-looking dude, patch on his eye because he just had surgery, is going to high school for the first time, and on the radio, you might have heard this one. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Oh, Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. Friday never hesitates. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack. On Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday, I'm in love. Hello, Tim Haggis. Hello, Sylvie Drapeau. Hope you're doing well, folks. Monday, you can hold your head. Tuesday, Wednesday, stay in bed. Oh, Thursday, watch the walls instead. It's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. Friday, never hesitate. Dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise. See your shoes and your spirits rise. Throwing out your frown, smile at the sound. Xander shaking round and round. Always take a big bite, such a gorgeous sight. See you eat in the middle of the night. You can never get enough of this stuff. It's Friday, I'm in love. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey and Wednesday too. Oh, Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. On Thursday, doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. I got a cure. I got the cure for the blues. It's a little bit The Cure. and Friday I'm in Love from 1992. Thank you, Ashley HM. Yeah, I did see an email from you, mate. So after this show, I've got a few emails to catch up on, and I'll try and get back to everyone about your various things and stuff. So thank you again for the additional donation. Unnecessary, always very much appreciated in this year 2025 when, the advertisers are missing in action. There's a lot of companies that are just sitting back waiting to see what the month of January 2025 will bring in a lot of areas and fields, and they're not making any decisions or rushing into anything, let's just say that. So for an independent creator like myself, every donation, 100% appreciated. Thank you, Mum and Dad. Thank you, Bleeding Red Beats. You're 3 hours east of Melbourne. I was going for a walk along the river soon. Have to keep an eye on the sky. 3 hours east of Melbourne. So up the coast, where is that? I know a lot of stuff to the west of Melbourne and north, because like when I go to Melbourne, I'm there. But what's east of Melbourne? You're down out there. All right. Yes, donations. Never expected, but always appreciated. World weather, nothing to see here. Yep, no. The climate is perfect, always has been, and always will be. Some places it's red hot. This one goes out to California because this is a California band, and I got into this band in 1993. I was in year 9 at school. I was finally out of being the freshman, the newest people in the school. So year 9 was the year that I really started playing more guitar and getting into some cooler music. And this is one of the bands that I started listening to. They had an album called Blood Sugar Sex Magic. And then they released a few singles, including this one, which is one of my favourite ones. It goes like this. I got a bad disease. Up from my brain is where I bleed. Insanity, it seems, has got me by my soul to squeeze with all the love from me. With all the dying trees I scream, the angels in my dream have turned to demons of greed, that's me. Where I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. When I found my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Today love smiled on me. It took away my pain, said please, oh let your ride be free. You got to let it be, oh yeah. Where I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. Where I found my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you some of my good time. You're so polite indeed. Well, I got everything I need. Oh, make this days a breeze and take away my self-destruction. It's bitter, baby, and it's very sweet. I'm on a roller coaster, but I'm on my feet. Take me to the river, let me off your shore. I'll be coming back, baby, I'll be coming back for more. Do duck a dong, a ding a dong dong, a ding a dong, a ding a dong, a boom boom back. I could not forget, but I will not endeavor. Simple pleasures are that special, but I won't regret it never. Where I go, I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. When I find my peace of mind, I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Where I go, I just don't know. I might end up somewhere in Mexico. When I found my peace of mind, I'm gonna win it for the end of time. Oh man, these strings. The elixirs do a good job, but they're starting to both sound dull and some of those bar chords are getting harder and harder to play. And yeah, thank you, by the way, to Sylvie Drapeau. Yeah, you're right. Look, let's absolutely stay positive. The whole point of the happy hour was to get together and just be happy and not get involved in a lot of the stuff that goes on in the world. So you're right. Agreed. Cheers. I'm going to have a beverage and I'm going to reshape and reset, and then we're going to continue on. I know, Barry. How good are the elixirs? Amazing strings. Let's move to 1994. I'm playing a lot more guitar now. I bought my first Boss DS1 distortion pedal around about this time and started rocking out a bit more. And this is the sort of music that I was listening to. One time a thing occurred to me, what's real, what's for sale? Blew a kiss and tried to take it home. Is it you? Is it me? Search for things that you can't see. Going blind, out of reach, somewhere in the Vaseline. 2 times and it has rendered me punch drunk and without bail. Think I'll be safer all alone. 'Cause in the Vaseline we are, sometimes it blows my mind. Keep getting stuck here all the time. It isn't you, it isn't me. Search for things that you can't see. Going blind, out of reach, somewhere in the Vaseline. You see the look and you'll see the lies. You'll eat the lies and you will. Flies in the Vaseline we are. Sometimes it blows my mind. Keep getting stuck here all the time. Isn't you, it isn't me. Search for things that you can't see. Going blind, out of reach, somewhere in the Vaseline. Oh yeah, man. Yes, insert the cool, crazy little guitar solo there. Oh man. Oh, taking it out of me today, as you can probably hear by the voice. 94, I was making a baby. Hello. There you go. Oh, okay. I'm going to have another drink here because the voice is starting to go. I didn't do much practice for this, but you know what I did do to practice? Go to the cricket last night and stay out way too late. The cricket usually starts at 6:30 at night when it's a night game. Last night it started at 7:30 and it went through till 11:30. So I did not get home till like about 12:15. Like the next day. I'm not a get home the next day guy. Not at all. All right. Yes, we did. We did use DAT tape for studio masters in the 90s. In fact, I'm gonna play something in a minute just for a bit of fun from the 90s that you may or may not have seen before around here. So we'll do that after this one because it's now 1995. Yeah, we're halfway through the decade, man. And instead of to rest the voice, and because there were so many cool songs to choose from, I decided to play this one. I just really dug this song, and I was watching a documentary show recently about music and creating music, and they talked about this particular tune and the writing of this song. And it was originally a guy that wrote it, and he then gave it to an artist called Joan Osborne and said, "Hey, try this," and she did. And the rest, as they say, is history. So I really dig this one. It's called "One of Us." If God had a name, what would it be, and would you call it to his face? If you were faced with him in all his glory, what would you ask if you had just one question? And yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus trying to make his way home. If God had a face, what would it look like, and would you want to see If seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and in Jesus and the saints and all the prophets, and yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus, trying to make his way home. Trying to make his way home. Up to heaven all alone. Nobody calling on the phone, except for the Pope maybe in Rome. And yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus, trying to make his way home. Trying to make his way home. Like a holy rolling stone, back up to heaven all alone. Just trying to make his way home. Nobody calling on the phone, except for the Pope maybe in Rome. Can I just say, I'm loving the old school computer talk going on here in the chat. Oh mate, we got our first computer was a Commodore 64, so that was back in the 80s, mid and late 80s, and then it was 92. I was in year 8. We got our first PC, which was a 386 SX16. Yeah, I know. 1 megabyte of RAM. We later upgraded that to 4 megabytes of RAM. Had a 40 megabyte hard drive, which we later upgraded to a 200 megabyte hard drive. We then upgraded to a 486 SX25. Yeah, baby. That thing had 4 meg of RAM and a 500 megabyte hard drive. Whew, I know, right? And then there were many Pentiums and Pentium 2s and 3s and 4s and all the rest of it through the years. But yeah, my goodness. And they were sort of, I remember I was thinking the other day, getting all nostalgic and thinking about computers and stuff. And I remembered that I was at a computer shop with my sister's ex-husband in like the when was it? Mid-90s it would have been, not late 90s. So it must have been around about this time, like 93. And he was buying a printer for $500, like you do. You had to buy a printer back in the day. And I saw there was a CD-ROM drive, the first CD-ROM drive I'd ever seen. And I was like, hey, instead of spending your $500 on a printer, you should spend your $500 on a CD-ROM drive. And he didn't do it, and I was very sad. Apparently, he was going to uni and needed to, print documents, not let me play cool multimedia games. Anyway, later on, I did get a CD-ROM drive, the Sound Blaster and the CD-ROM, and it was a time. Oh, what a time to be alive, hey? It was good times back in the 90s. Let me find this, which I thought I had already queued up, but I didn't. So I'm going to play you a little something while I take a wee rest. I'm going to play you this video that I put together. Yeah, load Pete Johns, 8,1. I know. Run, stop, ready. I know, the old Commodore 64. And burnt lots of CDs as well. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is, while I take a bit of a rest and rest the voice up here, I'm going to take you back, all the way back to this year, to 1996. and a performance by my band at the time called Scarpa. And this is a song, us performing this song live. This song is called Frogs. And I thought it would just be a bit of fun and give my voice a wee rest at the same time. So yeah, let's take a listen to this one, shall we? This is a live performance of Frogs by Scarpa.
This is another original. This is called Frogs.
And it wouldn't be a Pete Johns show if I didn't turn down the guitar solo. But I mean, I could shred, right? That's not bad. Come on. Go, little guy. So, yes, that was Frogs. I thought that was fitting. You can find that over on the channel if you want. Search Scarpa and Frogs. And Tom's usually handy with the full SoundCloud link if you want to go and find the rest of the Scarpa on SoundCloud. Yes, and shout out to Mum and Dad. So for a couple of reasons, they let me practice in the back room. They had to warn the neighbours before we came to practice because we were pretty darn loud. And Mum took me to Alan's Music, which was at the bottom of Brash's. Yeah, where's my Australians at with the Brash's? And I bought that Les Paul copy, saved up my money, bought that for $700, $800, which back in those days was an awful lot, especially for a struggling student like me. But there you go, a little break, a little bit of fun at times there for the show. Let's return to we've got 4 songs left here for the rest of the 90s. We're right up here in 1996. I looked exactly like that in 1996, and the band Scarpa were ripping up the Adelaide music scene. We played upwards of 3 gigs that year. We're really going strong. We were playing Battle of the Bands mostly, and those sort of community events like the one you saw there. But we were having a good old time. This is a song, I bought an album by the band called Tonic. And you may, if I say Tonic, you may be like, huh? I don't know that band. But you almost definitely know this track. It's a really cool song. It's called If You Could Only See. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love, why blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. Well, you got your reasons and you got your lies and you got your manipulations. Cut me down to size. Say you love, but you don't give your love, but you won't. If you could only see how blue he loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love, what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. Seems the road less traveled shows happiness unraveled, and you gotta take a little dirt to get what you love. It's what you gotta do. Say you love, but you don't give your love, but you won't. You're stretching out your arms to something that's just not there. Say you love where you stand, give your heart where you can. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love, what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. A little bit tonic. That's the tonic that I would like to take. Yeah, the Aussie pub rock days did create a new wave of music. Yeah, you had your Midnight Oil and Australian Crawl and Chisel and Jimmy Barnes, and then your Hunters and Collectors, and even Crowded House back in the days. Yeah, it was a lot of bands that sort of came up playing in pubs, which is cool. It's still nothing better than a pub gig, I reckon. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you, Mark, Cal, KVK, Angela. Hello, Psycho 7. Whenever I see Psycho 7, it reminds me of a. There was a song by, was it called Def? No, it's the Psychoactive Summer. It's like no other Psychoactive Summer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I've got to rest my voice down. I've only got 3 songs to go, and then I promise I will not speak between now and Your Music Live tomorrow because, yeah. I was so good at the cricket. I thought I was so good at the cricket last night, but I must have been cheering louder than I thought I was. Let's play a laid back kind of cool tune here now. This one's by a band by the name of Marcy Playground. It's got a saucy name, but it's not super saucy. It's called Sex and Candy. Yes, please. Hanging around downtown by myself, and I had too much time to sit and think about myself, and there she was, like a double cherry pie. Yeah, there she was, like disco superfly. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, Mama, this surely is a dream. You get hanging round downtown by myself, and I've had too much caffeine, and I was thinking about myself, and then she was in platform double suede. Yeah, there she was, like disco lemonade. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, Mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, Mama, this must be my dream. Too much caffeine, yeah. Is there such thing? I mean, I don't know. Once you get the heart palpitations and the shakes on, then yeah, maybe that is too much caffeine. G'day, Crimson Crux. We've had some cool folks. We've got Frank Terzo sneaking on in. We've got Crimson Crux, 90s. Yes, please. Let's go some 90s. Thank you. Good to see you, Frank. I love that every time I see a Frank show and Frank sees me in the chat, he's like, I remember the date and the time and the number of the show that I was first on Your Music Live. So no, I appreciate you, Frank. Glad to have you in the community, and super cool that you remember when you first kind of joined and found us. And look, like on cue. Thank you, Frank Terzo. Thank you. Hello, the Vampire Queen. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, appreciate the donations as always. Never expected. Always appreciated. I celebrated their success. They scored the second highest score in the history of the competition last night, and their highest score ever. So it was very cool to get to the Strikers. So I'm celebrating wearing my signed Strikers hat here today. Episode 83, wasn't it? It was January 22, I reckon, from what you said. You were on YML 163 for the first time. Heavy rain here. Yeah, it's quite warm here today. It has been warm the last couple of days. I think it's going to be 33 today again. It was 33 yesterday. The evenings are nice, but the daytimes, whew, there's some sting in that sun. Let me tell you. We're all the way up to 1998, and around about this time, a little technology you might have heard of called MPEG Layer 3, better known as MP3, was starting to pop up everywhere. A little app called Napster helped you do that, moved into things like LimeWire and Kazaa. I'm sure many of us have CDs and old hard drives full of potentially ill-gotten MP3 files. And the first time I ever downloaded. Now, I don't feel bad about this because I downloaded this as an MP3 and I really liked this song, and I went out and bought the CD single of it. So this is just an example, Lars, of why being able to swap and check out music is actually a good thing, because if people like it and they think the artist is cool, they'll go and buy the music and they'll support the band. If you're a douche chimp, then they will never listen to your music again. And I never did. I mean, I didn't before, but I never did. This is a song by Fastball. It's called The Way. They made up their minds and they started packing. They left before the sun came up that day. Connected to eternal summer slacking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? They drank up their wine and they got to talking. They now had more important things to say. When the car broke down, where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walked on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see their shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. Today, the children woke up and they couldn't find them. They left before the sun came up that day. They just drove off and left it all behind them. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? If anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. Won't make it home, but they really don't care. Wanted the highway, they're happier there today. Today. Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see their shadows wandering off somewhere. Won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. Today. Oh, wow. The Way. Thank you, Stereo Fusion. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for being here. G'day, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. We've got Daniel on the show tomorrow as well. Very cool stuff indeed. Cookie, one of my favourite songs of all time. I reckon you would do that well, Cookie. I reckon that would suit your voice as well. It's a fun song to play as well. Yeah, LimeWire, Kazaa. What else was there? Obviously, the Pirate Bay, or the I was going to say Bitcoin. What was it called? I should remember. That thing that we use? BitTorrent. Yeah. Anything that starts with bit is dodgy and eventually ends up being illegal and dying. Let's hope that's the same with Bitcoin. Sorry if you're a crypto bro. And if you're making all the money and you're like, man, you just don't know, Johns. The blockchain is the way to go for the future. And I'm like, cool, blockchain technology, fine. Just figure out a way to not use like an entire power station worth of energy to run it. And then I'll have a chat with you. Like, it'll help third world countries who are demonetized because they've got no income and no banks. And it's like, they've also got no energy. It doesn't really help if you have no power. Anyway, Sylvie, if I start getting off track like that, you need to be like, Pete, focus, positive. And I will. And Jenny as well. Jenny's earned the right to tell me off also. Thank you, Jenny, for the kind donation. How good is Jenny? Ron and Jenny, Wolfstone Studio. Aren't they awesome? Yeah, no, I never used anything like that. All right. This is the final song. I'm going to take my own advice and finish on time and rest my voice. So a quick bit of Japanese lager. And we're going to finish because 1999... everyone's racing around trying to fix all the computers because of the millennium bug. I'm of drinking age now and doing reasonable amount of it. Very fitting for the happy hour. And I bought this album. I bought this amazing album called Midnight Vultures. And it remains to this very day one of my favorite albums of all time. It just looks cool. Every time you see that green CD cover, you're like, I want to spin this. And I spun this album copious amounts of time in 1999 and beyond. And it's a little artist by the name of Beck. And I thought we would finish with some Beck. Angela graduated high school in 99. Yeah, I was 99. I was in, what year was I in? Hang on. No, I was 20. I was working. Yeah. So I graduated in 96 and 97 because all the best people did high school over 2 years. So yeah, I was 20. I was working at the TAB, which is like a betting, gambling place. I remember on the New Year's Eve, because we're working New Year's Eve, 31st of December 1999, and they brought in all these big industrial fans and these big like backup power supplies. And I'm like, yes, please use resources so that people can continue to gamble. In case there's some sort of catastrophic energy system network failure, at least people will be able to get a bet on the ponies. It was nuts. Anyway, let's play this. Forget your hospitals. Hospitals are, be damned, as long as we've got a nice, cool environment to take bets. Sylvie, tell me off again, please. I'm getting off track. This is cool. This is Beck. This is Sex Law. Ba 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 ba. Can you hear those cavalry drums hijacking your equilibrium? Midnight snacks in the mausoleum where the pixelated doctors moan. Carnivores in the Kowloon night, breathing free on by the candlelight. Crow-cat bitch slap you so polite till you thank them for the tea and sympathy. I wanna defy the logic of all sex laws. Let the handcuffs slip off your wrist. I'll let you be my chaperone. At the halfway home, I'm a full-grown man, but I'm not afraid to cry. Ba 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 ba. Neptune's lips taste like fermented wine. Perfume blokes on the Ginza line, running buck wild like a concubine whose mother never held her hand. Brief encounters in Mercedes-Benz, wearing hepatitis contact lens. Bed and breakfast getaway weekend with Sports Illustrated moms. I wanna defy the logic of all sex laws. Let your handcuffs slip off your wrist. Let you be my saxophone. After halfway home, a full-grown man, but I'm not afraid to fly. Woo. One more time, I wanna defy the logic of all sex laws. Let the handcuffs slip off your wrist. Let you be my chaperone. At the halfway home, I'm a full-grown man, but I'm not afraid to cry. Ba 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 ba. The 90s is over. And so is the show. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here today. Highly appreciate you spending your time kicking back and relaxing with me here on the show. Thank you, Mum and Dad. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Mark Bro. Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you, Angela, Bleeding Red Beats. Dynamite Throw just snuck in there. G'day and goodbye. Thank you, Pookie, for hanging out. Thank you, Secret Legacy, for being here. Clayton Von Kluge, Stereo Fusion, anyone I haven't said hello or goodbye to, I apologize. I definitely tried. You got that CD? Isn't it a good one? Isn't it a good one? You turned 30 in 1998. Yeah, old bugger. Age is just a feeling, isn't it? Thank you all for being here. So what have we got next? The after party. Leela versus Folk Punk, Folk and Blues of Frank Turzo and Mr. Smith. What the heck? What is Brad doing over there? Is he starting his own variety hour? That's awesome. All right, go check out Brad and company. Where's my invite, Brad? Where's my invite to come on the after party? Because I could totally sing another hour. Not. All right, thanks everyone for being here. I'll see you next time. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Keep creating. Bye.